The bases are loaded with nobody out. Before Burleson steps in, let's step out for a station ID on the Cardinals Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Our first appearance of the day for Rick Kranitz, the pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, as Ronaldo Lopez has backed himself into a corner here, loading the bases with nobody out, with a base hit, a double, and a walk.
Yeah, and give credit to Carpenter and then Ciani for creating that problem, and then Mason Wynn for showing patience at the plate. I thought Alec Burleson was a little impatient in his last at-bat. He's seen 2 pitches in this game, John, and he's made 2 outs. I'm not saying don't swing at the first pitch, because Burley is a guy that can do a lot of damage, and if the pitch is the right pitch, it's more swinging at the right pitch for him. And he's got a golden opportunity here to pick up a RBI or 2 or more.
Burleson, 9 hits in his last 16 at-bats. The pitch. He takes, and it's just inside. Just missed the inside corner. He watched the slider go for ball 1. 11 hits in the last 27 at-bats. 11 runs scored, 3 homers and 9 RBIs for Burleson. With the bases loaded, he takes way outside, ball 2.
Boy, that's a case of Lopez knowing that Burleson was going to be looking for a fastball, so he tried to throw that as hard as he's ever thrown a fastball in his life, and he just came over the top of it, and it sailed away.
Now on 2-0 with the bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch to Burleson. Right there, a strike called. 96 sinking to the knees. If you're planning a trip to St. Louis from, say, Marion, Illinois, or anywhere in Cardinals Nation, remember to visit ExploreStLouis.com and make it a great trip. The Cardinals are down by 3. The pitch. Burleson hits it foul down the left field line, 2-2. Alec is on a 4-game hitting streak, 9 for 16 with 2 home runs during that time. Burleson is batting .287. 12 homers, 33 runs batted in for the Cardinal right fielder. The runners lead all the way around, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Oh, he fouled it. He nicked it, thank goodness. Just barely got the bat on it.
Changeup, and he read it late and was able to
he fouled it off the shin guard, the left leg of Murphy. Very defensive swing, but he made contact, stayed alive at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch on the way. A swing and a high fly ball. That's hit to deep left field and in the park. It's going to get a run in. The catch is made by Wall, and the runners advance. Everybody moves up. Carpenter scores. Ciani goes to third. Wynn down to second. That's a productive out plus, and the Cardinals are down by 2.
Not only a productive out, but everybody advancing, as you said, and the Cardinals have been extraordinarily good at taking the extra base. Give Mason Wynn a lot of credit there. He tagged, and he took off and waited to see how good the throw was from the left fielder. He saw that it was offline, and he realized he could keep going and was able to slide into the bag. So 2 more runners in scoring position for Contreras.
The pitch to Wilson Contreras, a swing and a miss. He was trying to get the ball airborne. 97 up and in, strike 1. Wilson is popped out and grounded out. Ciani is the runner at third, Wynn at second. Great speed on the bases. Lopez with the pitch. A swing, and this is popped up foul, first base side. Is there a play? Over by the wall, no play by Olsen. The ball hit the track just beyond his reach, and it's 0-2 on Contreras.
And again, smart base running. Ciani was tagging up on that, even though it wasn't deep. It was down by the tarp by the end of the Cardinals dugout, as you mentioned. And after he missed that ball, he almost caught it. He slammed into the wall, so you tag up anyway. You never know if the guy might fall, and you can take off and score.
The score, 4-2 Atlanta. The hits are even at 4. The 0-2 pitch for Contreras. He takes just outside, 98, and Lopez has been able to dot the outside part of the plate time after time for strikes.
And that's the biggest number I've seen from him, 98.
1-2 on Contreras. 0 for 2 today. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, a slider off the plate for ball 2. Lopez rubbing up the baseball. Big deep breath, leans against the first base side of the rubber. While Ciani leads away from third, Wynn away from second base. 2-2 on Wilson Contreras with the pitch by Lopez. A swing and a miss. A slider strikes him out. 5 strikeouts for Lopez, and he needed that one. Here's Paul Goldschmidt trying to pick up Contreras and the Cardinals here. That was a slider out of the zone. Goldschmidt has a double and a called third strike. Goldie has 31 RBIs. The pitch. Outside, ball 1, backhanded by Murphy. He picked that out of the dirt and throws a new ball to the mound. Goldschmidt adjusting the helmet. He has the tying run win on second base. Ciani is over at third. Goldschmidt has hit 10 home runs, driving in 31 this year. The pitch by Lopez. Outside again, 2 balls, no strikes. Game 1 of a doubleheader. The Cardinals were down 4-0 after an inning and a half. Picked up a run in the second. They've added one here in the 5th to trail by 2. On 2-0. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That was a slider knee high, and one of the best located pitches so far today by Reynaldo Lopez. Lopez has a pitch count of 82 here in the 5th inning. 2-1. The pitch on the way. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 with Brendan Donovan on deck. New ball thrown to the mound to Lopez. The 30-year-old right-hander from the Dominican Republic has runners at second and third. He goes after Paul Goldschmidt here on 3-1. Maybe a go pitch here for Goldie. Here it comes. A swing and a foul out of play. 3-2 on Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt doubled, his 10th double of the year, leading off the second. He scored on a sacrifice fly by Matt Carpenter. His second time around, a called third strike to lead off the 4th. The third time around, a 3-2 pitch coming his way with 2 outs. Wynn at second, Ciani at third. The Cardinals started the inning with the bases loaded. They picked up 1 run. Contreras struck out. Now it's Goldschmidt on 3-2. Reynaldo Lopez. The kick, the pitch. A foul ball back to the screen. 98 right down the middle.
Good swing by Goldie, too. He just didn't quite catch up to it, but he had good plate coverage. Really just a perfect opportunity for the Cardinals here to get back in this game.
3-2 on Paul Goldschmidt. Second and third, 2 outs. And Atlanta leading by 2. The pitch on the way. Outside, and the bases are loaded for Brendan Donovan. That's the 4th walk by Lopez. Today, the Cardinals starter, Kyle Gibson, walked 5.
So that brings in the Cardinals' RBI leader at the moment. Cardinals have 5 guys in the 30s, but this guy has 39 of them, Brendan Donovan, and he has had RBIs in 7 straight games on top of that.
The bases are loaded, 2 outs. 8 homers, 39 RBIs for Donovan. The pitch on the way to him. A swing and a drive to center field, but that's going to be caught by Kelenic. Oh, Donovan squared it up but lined out to leave 3 on. The Cardinals picked up a run, and we're going to the 6th, 4-2 Atlanta.
The Cardinals host the Reds Sunday, June 30th, and that day is all about the kids. 10,000 kids ages 15 and younger entering with a ticket will be able to field like the pros when they receive their very own Rawlings Kids Baseball Glove. Come early to enjoy prizes, games, and free frozen treats in the Ford Plaza at Prairie Farms Ice Cream Sundays prior to every Sunday home game. For tickets and details, visit cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Nolan Arenado, St. Louis Cardinals for Lulu.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
Cardinals have the home white uniforms on, red caps and helmets.
The Cardinals uniform is historic, emblematic of an uncompromising standard, representative of the discipline and passion that comes before all recognition. It's what Stiefel has been doing for over 130 years as one of the fastest growing companies in the financial industry. Stiefel is the official wealth management partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. That is where success meets success. Find a St. Louis area advisor at Stiefel.com. That's STIFEL.com. Stiefel, Nicholas and Company, Incorporated. Member SIPC and NYSE.
Forrest Wall shows bunt, takes the bat away, and takes the ball low. That drew the attention of third baseman Nolan Arenado, and it's a 1-0 count. But Kyle Leahy facing 8, 9, and 1 in the order. We're in the 6th, 4-2 Atlanta. A foul ball that goes off Contreras, rolling over to the on-deck circle where Zach Short is waiting.
Leahy's last 12 appearances, John, 2.45 ERA, 18 innings of work, only 5 runs. Opponents hitting just 200 against him.
The pitch, taken high for a ball, 2-1. Leahy faced 4 batters, walking Murphy, then retired Laureano on a fly ball to rather deep right field. Leahy's pitch, swung on and missed, 2-2. Leahy has good life to the fastball and really good bite to the slider. He wears uniform number 62 on the home white jersey. The 2-2 pitch, jammed him, and a little roller past the mound to the second baseman, and there's no way to throw out the speedy Forrest Wall. When Leahy couldn't pick up the ball, that was a hit. A little more than a swinging bunt.
What a shame there. I mean, he jammed him terribly and just barely got a piece of it and hit it past Leahy, who's got a long reach. He just couldn't reach that far. No chance to get him.
Here's the 9th place hitter, Zach Short. Short, 1 for 1, a 2-run single and a walk. He was thrown out trying to score on a fielder's choice ground ball by Albies. That's when they put up 4 in the second inning. Here's a check swing. Did he offer? Of course not. First base umpire Jacob Metz extends his arms.
Regardless, it was right down the middle. How's that not a strike to begin with?
Oh, my goodness. Just above the knees, but missed by Barrett and Metz on the check swing. The 1-0 pitch coming up here from Leahy. Up and in, a ball.
Good time for Wall to run here.
Tom Goodwin, the first base coach, has a word with him. Wall off to a lead.
Braves don't run a lot, but the guys they do run with are at the bottom of the order here.
The runner doesn't go, and the pitch is high, 3-0. 6 walks today for Cardinal pitching, 5 by the starter Kyle Gibson. 4-2 Atlanta, with Atlanta out hitting the Cardinals 5-4. The runner doesn't go, and the pitch a strike. 3-1. Sun is trying to break through the clouds here.
Sure is.
It's making an appearance here in game 1 of our doubleheader. Move to first, and Wall is just back in safely.
Pretty close.
The first disengagement for Kyle Leahy with this at bat by Zach Short. The pitcher is allowed 2 per at bat. Good lead by Wall at first base. He doesn't go, and the pitch is swung on and fouled off. Miller Furniture carries the St. Louis area's largest selection of furniture made in America, including a huge selection of Amish-made furniture. Visit one of their 4 locations or online at millerfurniture.com, MUELLER furniture.com. The 3-2 pitch. The runner goes. And this ball is hit in the air. Medium center field. Ciani with the catch. And Wall gets back into first ahead of the throw by Ciani.
I think Siani was trying to deke the runner there. He kind of did a little half-step, little jelly leg to make it seem as if he didn't know where the ball was going, but I think he knew all the way that it might drop in for a hit, trying to give the runner the illusion that he might have to get to second base if the ball's going to drop, and then he ran hard to get it with hopes of maybe being able to double him off at first base. Smart baseball.
Wall got back to first base. He's there with one out, and left-handed batting, Jared Kelnick up. The pitch to the former Mariner. Instead of throw to first, no tag on the runner Wall. Kelnick was 0 for 5 when he singled in a second inning run. Then he got a base hit and stole second in the fourth. He has hit safely in 11 of his last 12 games. Big lead. Wall doesn't go, and the pitch swung on and missed. 95 up in the zone from Leahy, just blowing it by Kelnick. Kelnick last year for Seattle hit .253 with 11 homers, 49 RBIs. He has 7 home runs, 22 RBIs for the Braves. The pitch. Kelnick takes just off the outside corner. Contreras holding the mitt where he caught the pitch, didn't get the call from Lance Barrett. The infielders are playing Kelnick to pull, and they're at double play depth. 4-2 Atlanta. The pitch. A swing and a high fly ball, deep right field. Burleson at the wall. That ball's gone in the Cardinal bullpen. Kelnick hits a 2-run homer, and it's 6-2 Atlanta. Three hits in a row after an 0 for 5 for Kelnick.
The Cardinals fought their way back and made the game closer. Now they're going to have to fight some more, as Kelnick had a good swing at that one and hit a sky-high home run into the Cardinals bullpen and right.
Now Ozzie Albies batting with one out, nobody on, as Kelnick drove in 2 with his drive, and there's a shot to the first baseman. Goldschmidt has it. He knocked it down, picked it up, and steps on first ahead of Albies. 2 outs. And Marcell Ozuna is 0 for 3, makes his way to the plate.
Boy, the Cardinals picking up that run in the 5th inning. You had the sense that they needed more than that.
And now they're down by 4 again.
Donnie had a great at-bat there with the bases loaded. He hit the ball sharply, but unfortunately right to the center fielder, Kelnick.
Leahy with an infield hit and a home run allowed this inning. Throws a slider low for a ball. Right-hander facing right-hander. Gorman, the second baseman, plays up the middle. The pitch, Ozuna fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. When the Cardinals come up in their half of the 6th, it's Arenado, Gorman, and Carpenter. And there is activity in the bullpen with the left-hander throwing, backing up Lopez. The pitch. Outside and low, 2 balls and a strike on the former Cardinal Ozuna.
That's Dylan Lee. They have 2 lefties in their pen.
The pitch by Leahy, a foul ball over the screen, landing below us. 2-2.
Aaron Bummer, who we saw in Game 1, Dylan Lee. They have 6 right-handers. And their closer is Iglesias, Raisel Iglesias.
The second pitcher of the day for the Cardinals, Leahy deals. Outside, 3-2. (6-2) in favor of the Atlanta Braves. A 4-run second and now 2 in the 6th. The pitch on the way. That's a strike. Ozuna knew it. He's called out. A 2-run homer by Kelnick. And we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Atlanta is leading by 4 again, 6-2.
St. Louis is a city always thirsty for more. Like more fall off the bone St. Louis barbecue. Give me the full slap. More ways to escape St. Louis humidity. And definitely more runs from the Cardinals. At On the Run, we're serious about quenching St. Louis's thirst for more. So when the Cards score 6 or more, drinks are just 60 cents the next day at participating locations. On the Run, your 60-cent drinks after the Cards score 6 store all season long.
Breeze.
As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust new Febreze car vent clips, now with 3 times greater scent control, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with new Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing, which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up Oscar!
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
Every dream starts somewhere. The smash hit Broadway musical Dreamgirls returns to the Muni June 27th through July 3rd. Sponsored by Amarin. For tickets, visit muni.org.
Hi everyone, this is Ozzie Smith inviting you to join me and Turn 2 at Busch Stadium. On Friday, August 2nd, I'll be at the ballpark. Join me for a unique experience on the infield. We'll start with the fielding demonstration and then turn 2 double plays together. Every participant receives an autographed baseball and a voucher for 2 tickets to a Cardinals home game. A Cardinals team photographer will capture the action for every double play as well. For more information, visit cardinals.com/Ozzie, and I'll see you at the ballpark.
87 pitches for Reynaldo Lopez, 54 for strikes, and he's finished after 5 innings, but leaves with a 4-run lead, 6-2 Atlanta. 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 4, struck out 5, and gives way to left-hander Dylan Lee. Lee is pitching to Nolan Arenado. Arenado swings and misses a slider on pitch 1.
We first saw Dylan Lee in a bunch of minor league games, spring training games when he was with Miami. The last 3 years he's pitched with Atlanta, actually 4 now in the big leagues.
The pitch goes low, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Had a nice career too, a 2.75 career earned run average. Nothing wrong with that.
That's through 95 games in 1 start. He dangles the left arm, takes in the sign by way of pitch comm from Sean Murphy. The 1-1. A strike called on an outside pitch. 1-2 on Nolan Arenado. A 2-1 record this year, 2.27 ERA. It's his 24th game. On 1-2 for Arenado. Low ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Arenado, Gorman, and Carpenter. The Cardinals need a good answer for the 2 runs in the top of the 6th inning to get back into this game. 6-2 Atlanta. The pitch. Arenado pops it into short center field, but right there is Kelenic to make the catch. A defensive swing for Nolan. And that's a fly out. He's 1 out of 3. Don't miss out on your chance to get discounted Cardinals tickets. Get 8 or more gallons of gas at a participating station using the MyPhillips 66 Fuel Forward app and receive 2-for-1 Cardinals tickets. For more information, visit cardinals.com/Phillips66. Nolan Gorman 0 for 1. 1 for his last 14. A foul ball back. 1 out of 14 for Gorman. Only 2 hits in his last 26 at-bats. And he has struck out 12 times during that stretch. The pitch. Fouled off the end of the bat, and it's 0-2 on Gorman. Gorman hitting in the number 7 spot. A 4-run second inning put Atlanta on its way in this game. The Cardinals answered with 1 in the second. Got another in the 5th, but left the bases loaded. Gorman swings and strikes out. He strikes out for the 2nd time. 2 down. Matt Carpenter is going to be lifted for pinch hitter Jose Fermin.
Nice game for Matt Carpenter. Sacrifice fly and an RBI, single and a run scored.
So the home plate umpire writes Fermin's name onto the lineup card. Is he writing a book down there?
Yeah, how do you spell that again?
Now we're ready to go. 2 outs, nobody on base. Lee has retired Arenado on a pop into medium center and a strikeout of Gorman. Now right-handed batter Fermin takes the first pitch down and in. That's in the dirt. Fermin has appeared in 25 games this season, batting .162. But he was tearing the cover off the ball at AAA. He looks at a ball low, 2 balls, no strikes. Fermin, a .205 career hitter, 88 at-bats at the big league level. But down at Memphis, he was hitting .346. The 2-0, a strike outside half of the plate.
Just about ready to say the Cardinals could also pinch hit with Dylan Carlson, and he pops out of the dugout just at that time. And you're not necessarily committing to taking Ciani out of the game, but if he gets aboard, Carlson will bat.
The pitch, Fermin takes a strike on the inside corner, 94 from Dylan Lee.
They do have a right-hander getting loose in their bullpen. And they could try to turn Dylan Carlson around if we get to that point.
Fermin is the third batter faced here by Lee, and the 2-2 pitch. Fermin rips it foul past Pop Warner, the third base coach, and down the left field line. While Fermin hit .346 at AAA, he had 10 doubles, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, and stole 10 bases. He's a right-handed bat off the Cardinals bench, batting here for Matt Carpenter. Dylan Lee with 2 outs, nobody on. Another 2-2 pitch for Jose Fermin. And that is swung on and fouled right at the feet of Sean Murphy. In the 7th, it's the middle of the order for Atlanta. Matt Olson, Austin Riley, and Sean Murphy.
The start for Lopez, 9 straight starts, 2 runs or less. He's been good for them.
On 2-2 here for the Cardinal pinch hitter, Fermin. He takes low, a full count. Then, as Ricky mentioned, on deck it's Dylan Carlson. Ciani a double, and he was left at third when the Cardinals left the bases loaded.
I would think they would bring in a right-hander if he's not able to get this batter Fermin.
3-2, 2 outs. The pitch by Dylan Lee. Chop foul off to the left, over to the Atlanta dugout. The Cardinals won game 1 of the series 4-3 on Monday. They trail in this one 6-2, batting in the bottom of the 6th with nobody on base and 2 away. The 17th pitch of the inning coming up, and Lee brings it in. That's low, ball 4.
We'll find out.
And Dylan Carlson is walking to the plate to bat for Ciani. And Dylan Carlson will be announced shortly. Ciani today a double and a strikeout.
And they're going to leave in the lefty. I actually like this with the power that Dylan shows from the right side.
A 2-out walk by Lee, and now Carlson. The pitch to Dylan, a swing and a miss, an off-speed pitch on the first offering, a changeup for a strike. Carlson batting right-handed deep in the batter's box. Right side of the infield wide open. The pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stubby Clapp says something to his base runner Jose Fermin. From the stretch, a look to first. Lee, a long pause in the pitch. A swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch down. And Carlson is in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dylan at 25 years old from Elk Grove, California. His 40th game appearance this year. He has 3 doubles, 7 runs batted in, batting .189. He checks his swing and takes a ball low, 2-2. Carlson is trying to extend the inning to Mason Wynn. The Cardinals are down by 4 for the second time in the game. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Lee's pitch. Carlson lines the ball left center field, but on the run, it's Wall to catch it. The Cardinals strand another runner. They've left 4 on over the last 2 innings. Ricky has the 7th, 6-2 Atlanta.
Jets is hiring. Call 217-352-9992 or stop into 1907 West Springfield Avenue near Round Barn in Champaign. Jets is open till 10 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays till midnight. Are you looking for a side hustle? Here's Josh from Jets talking about the benefits of doing deliveries.
When I was a delivery driver, it was amazing how much the actual amount of money I had just shot right up. It's hard to describe. You have money in your pocket every single day.
For details on joining the team, visit jetspizza.com.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Get ready for some more summertime festivities with the Gifford Community Celebration coming up on Saturday, June 29th. The town has planned many events, including the 5K run taking off at 7 a.m. and the 1K Kids Run kicking into gear at 8:30 a.m., all starting at Emerd Park in Gifford. Take a trip down Main Street to enjoy some cars and coffee with Robin's Body Shop, the local farmers market, a bags tournament hosted by B&D's Cornhole, the town parade, and a cookout with Long Branch Steakhouse. They'll be grilling all of your favorites, smash burgers, hot dogs, grilled pork tenders, and there'll even be a beer tent from noon to 11 p.m. Finish off this wonderful night with country singers Owen Knapp performing at 4 to 7 p.m., Colton Taylor from 8 to 11 p.m., and a fireworks show at Werner Raisler Park. The entry fee is only $5 and kids under 10 get in free. For more information on this upcoming event, visit the Gifford Community Celebrations Facebook page.
Slider hits the inside corner, strike 1 to Matt Olson, who leads off the top of the 7th inning. Kyle Leahy still in this game. The next pitch is a check swing and a little foul ball off the end of the bat. Didn't mean to swing, but it hit the tip of his bat and rolls over towards the Braves dugout on the third base side. Sun has definitely come out here at Busch Stadium as it's turned into a nice day. The 0-2 pitch is low for a ball. We had a lot of rain. We had a rain delay to start the game of 46 minutes. Ended up starting the game at 1:31. And Leahy, pitcher number 2 for the Cardinals, misses high for a ball. Not the best of days for Kyle Gibson. Battled the best he could. He went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, but he walked 5. 4 runs, struck out 4. And he threw 87 pitches in just 4 innings. Leahy, third inning of work, misses high, 3-2 to Olson. Olson, Riley, and Murphy to bat for Atlanta. Cardinals trailing 6-2. They got a run in the second and a run in the 5th. Leahy, a 3-2 pitch coming up, and that's hit on the ground to short. Mason Wynn has it, and he is very consistent with his throws. He throws out Olson for out number 1. And before Austin Riley bats, let's pause for station identification. You and your friends are listening to the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Fastball high and in, ball 1 to Austin Riley, first round pick for the Braves in 2015. He has singled, struck out, and flied out. And he homered in game 1, actually had 2 hits in the first game of the series, and he hits that one into right for a hit. Inside out swing, he was jammed. He just flared it the other way, but they all count. And he has another multi-hit game. Here in this series, he's aboard with 1 out for Sean Murphy. It's Sesame Street Day at the ballpark on Sunday, June 30th. With the purchase of a theme ticket, fans can select either a unique Cookie Monster bobblehead or an Oscar the Grouch plush. For details, visit cardinals.com/theme. Oscar and Cookie Monster both wearing their Cardinal jerseys in these giveaways. There's a swing and a strike on Sean Murphy. I thought those guys were Cardinal fans. I wasn't sure about it. But now we know. Short lead at first base by Riley. Don't think he's going anywhere. And the pitch is hit on the ground left side. Base hit between third and short. He just found the hole, Murphy did. And he's on base for the third time in this game. 2 walks plus a hit. So 2 on, 1 out, and Laureano will bat. And the Cardinals might get somebody up in their pen. They're trying to get Leahy through 3 here, as Gibson only went 4. 8 hits now for Atlanta with Laureano, who's looking for his first. He has reached on a fielder's choice, bounced out another time, and flied out to right. Double play would be helpful here. Leahy, who has been really good for the Cardinals, delivers a pitch high for a ball. He did give up a 2-run home run last inning. Cardinals kind of stopped giving up home runs for the most part. Not very many of late. Sonny Gray gave up 1 in his near-perfect game. He was so good. Only gave up the 1 hit in that game. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Leahy. 1-1. But overall, the Cardinals have done a nice job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. But Kelnick hit 1 in the 6th inning off of Leahy, and that extended the lead to 6-2, and that's where we are. Next pitch is hit towards right field, hit sharply, but Burleson has an eye on it, makes the play, and he gets it in quickly, but advancing from second to third is Riley. A productive out of sorts for Laureano as he flies out to right. So it's now Donovan in left, Carlson in center, Burleson in right for the Cardinals. And runners at first and third with 2 outs, and Forrest Wall will bat for the 4th time. He has walked and scored, bounced out and singled and scored. So he has scored 2 of the 6 runs for Atlanta. He does run well. And the pitch to him is fouled off. And really quite a shame for Leahy, because the second run that Wall scored was on a base hit that he hit about 3 miles an hour off the bat. I mean, just barely. He got jammed badly and just hit a little roller to second, almost like a bunt. But he runs well, and he was able to beat it out and scored ahead of the home run. Next pitch to him is hit high in the air to center field, and Carlson's got a beat on this one. He's backing up, and he's actually near the track when he makes the play. And Leahy has pitched 3 innings here this afternoon, giving up those 2 runs, and it's time to stretch. And it's presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 6-2 Atlanta.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Do you want to work for one of St. Louis's fastest growing public companies? Global digital consulting leader and proud Cardinal partner Proficient is ambitious and dynamic, and they're hiring software developers, business analysts, and project managers. There's no better time than right now to improve the launch angle of your success. Hit a career home run and join Proficient's winning team, a hometown hero well on its way to becoming a global giant. Proficient challenges, champions, and celebrates its people. Check out their openings today at proficient.com/careers.
With us today, a developer from SeatGeek. Quick question. My son's wedding clashes with the baseball game. Do you have an innovation to make him reschedule the wedding?
No, but you can sell your tickets on SeatGeek.
Interesting. What about selling a wedding invitation? I'm joking. Maybe.
Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Buy and sell St. Louis Cardinals tickets on SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. You're driving to the stadium with the windows down and the music up. Your family chanting, "Let's go Birds" from the back. Life couldn't be better. Then boom, your car breaks down. Now what? It's easy when you have a plan through CarShield. With 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car options, you don't have to feel picked off. We'll even help you find a local mechanic or work with yours. You'll be back on the road in no time, but you have to call CarShield before your car strikes out. Call 1-800-482-2416 today.
New pitcher for the Atlanta Braves is Pierce Johnson. He has the bottom of the 7th inning. Lopez, Lee, and now Johnson, and he will face Mason Wynn leading things off. 6-2 Atlanta. And the first pitch is outside. The 7th inning stretch was presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of your St. Louis Cardinals. Johnson has a 3.55 ERA, and he pitched at Missouri State, and he swings and misses. Wynn does at the Johnson slider. Originally drafted by the Chicago Cubs, he was born in Denver, Colorado, Johnson was, and again pitched at Missouri State. And he has the 7th inning here at Busch Stadium. The 1-1 pitch to Wynn is up and in, 2-1. Mason has been so consistent since moving into that leadoff spot. Average at 296. Burleson to bat next. Cardinals need something going here in the 7th. And the pitch is fouled at the plate. And he believes he had a pitch to hit there. You can tell by a hitter's reaction the disappointment that they show when they think they had a pitch they could handle and didn't come up with it. Looks like Giovanni Gallegos starting to throw in the Cardinals' pen. Looks like he will have the 8th inning. Johnson delivers. That ball's hit sharply to center field, but it's going to be right exactly where the center fielder Kelnick is playing. Cardinals have hit several balls hard to center today. And you can add that one to the list as Wynn flies out to center. And a game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. 0 for so far for Alec Burleson. He does have a sacrifice fly and an RBI, however. That came in the 5th inning when the Cardinals ended up stranding the bases loaded. Brendan Donovan lined out the center, had a great at-bat, but didn't work. Sometimes that happens. 1-0 the count on Burley, who's also flied out and bounced out in this game. Hitting room in right center, and he takes a off-speed pitch on the outside corner. And that was an enthusiastic strike call by Lance Barrett. He was excited to raise the right arm on that one. I think he just liked that pitch. The 1-1 delivery is low, 2-1.
They're going to extra innings in Milwaukee. And they had runners at 2nd and 3rd when Willie Adames struck out. But they had a winning run at 3rd, 1 out, and William Contreras struck out on a foul tip for the 2nd out. 5-all.
2-1 the count here to Burleson. It's a grounder to 2nd again, and this time he's going to be out again as Albies throws him out. And it was a pretty important at-bat in this game for Wilson Contreras, one of the Contreras brothers. He struck out with the bases loaded, a chance to add to the Cardinals' rally in that 5th inning, and who knows if he would have come through, if that inning would have been different. But sometimes it works. Again, sometimes it does not. I have an attendance guest, by the way, of the people paid to see this game last night. Now, they're not all here. And when we talk about the attendance guest, my guess is, I'm not only guessing people here, I'm guessing people who are not here. That makes the complexity of the guest even more astounding, but 33,997 is my guess. The 1-0 pitch to Contreras is outside, 2-0. So we will see Giovanni Gallegos in the bottom of the 7th inning. In the top of the 8th inning. I don't think he gets to pitch against his own team. The 2-0 delivery is a called strike. That would be a novel idea. Pitch to your own team. Let them know what's coming. Get back in the ball game. Cardinals trying to do that as they bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 4. Goldie to bat next. Pitch to Contreras is taken low. 3-1. So a walk and a blast, a bloop and a blast. And we have a ball game again. Contreras, the count in his favor. They set up inside. And the pitch from Johnson is way inside. That almost hit him. That knocked Contreras to the ground. And he's up headed towards first base on a walk on a pitch that was not even close. So there's the walk. Now you need the blast. You're halfway there. I guess you got the easy part out of the way. Oh, that did not feel easy to Contreras. with the spin out of the way of getting hit on that. He takes his lead off of first, and Goldie at the plate. And the first pitch to him is a pitch outside for a ball. Slider from Johnson. Goldie has doubled, struck out, and walked in this game. And Donovan waits on deck. The 1-0 pitch is fouled back. A good swing again by Goldie. Boy, we've said that so many times about him this year. A good swing on a pitch that he fouls off.
Well, Josh Smith struck out on a foul tip. Couldn't advance the runner from second for Texas, and that's kind of the way their season has gone.
Yep.
The difference from this year going back to last year.
1-1 pitch to Goldie is a bit outside.
Ooh, that was right there on the corner.
Well, when I say a bit outside, it was negative 2 inches outside. It was definitely in the zone, but it went his way, so he's ahead in the count 2-1. And the pitch to the Cardinal first baseman is hit sharply, but right to the shortstop short, and he makes the play, and Goldie is retired, and so are the Cardinals. Man, another well-hit ball for St. Louis, but we go to the 8th inning. The Braves are leading the Cardinals still 6-2.
Next week on an all-new Law and Order. Order! We convene here for case 217, Spring Green versus Weeds. Spring Green, the floor is yours. The weeds are infectious. The weeds steal the beauty from your lawn. We offer personalized lawn care, a mid-season checkup, and a simple and transparent process. Just click on to spring-green.com for a quote. Okay, Spring Green wins. Weeds, you're out. That's spring-green.com.
Jesse with Lands Underground Solutions. When it comes to your septic system, trust the team at Lands Underground Solutions. Our septic specialists have been working in the septic industry, installing and repairing septics in Central Illinois for over 40 years. When it comes to your septic system, trust the team at Lands Underground for repairs, maintenance, or replacement of your septic. Lands Underground Solutions. Why call anyone else?
I'm Ashley, and this is my husband, Scott, and we're the owners of Route 66 Solar.
If an out-of-state company has knocked on your door to sell you solar, you owe it to yourself to call us and get a second opinion. When you call Route 66, you work directly with us from start to finish. Find complete peace of mind with our in-house installation crews and American-made equipment backed by our 30-year warranty.
Before you go solar, call Route 66 Solar for a second opinion and get your free estimate today.
When it comes to finding a reliable vehicle, look no further than Sarah Champagne, your trusted automotive destination. They carry a lineup of top brands including Honda, BMW, Subaru, GMC, and Buick. And they're not just about cars, they're about people. Their team is dedicated to providing you with trustworthy service and dependable vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Experience the difference at Sarah Champagne. Visit Sarah, S-E-R-R-A, champagne.com.
Learn more.
Well, the last two outings before Gallegos went on the injured list, he didn't record an out. He pitched at Detroit April 30th. He gave up 2 hits and 4 runs as he walked 1. And then against the White Sox on Cinco de Mayo, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, a home run. Then he went on the injured list with a right shoulder impingement, was out 39 games, and here he is facing this Atlanta Brave lineup in the top half of the 8th inning with Atlanta leading by 4, 6-2.
The reports on his rehab assignment was that the stuff was there, the velocity had come back a bit for him.
And a fastball misses outside, 91 miles an hour.
But the results were not great. I mean, he did not kind of get into the flow, and the hope is that he just gets charged up being in the big leagues here and gets back to the form that we've seen from him in the past.
The 1-0 pitch, and that's outside but called a strike. Good job of framing there by Wilson Contreras.
93 to 95 is typically where he was when he had his good fastball, but the slider's still his best pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A slider to check swing, and no swing. Jacob Metz holds the arms out. Hasn't raised the right arm on an appeal today. And it's 2-1. Zach Short, the 9th place hitter, facing Giovanni Gallegos. The pitch to the right-handed batter, a foul ball out of play. In the last 5 assignments at the minor league level, Giovanni pitched 5 1/3 innings. He gave up 9 hits, 8 runs, all earned. He walked 2, struck out 4, and allowed 3 home runs. He allowed the home runs in AAA games. The pitch, foul ball back. Ted Drews has remained a family-owned and operated business for 95 years. Founded on the motto, "Our business is service." Ted Drews is committed to providing exceptional service and a warm, welcoming atmosphere to customers of all ages. Really is good guys and gals.
And gals, you
and
bet.
gals and guys at Ted Drews. The pitch. Ooh, that's in the dirt. There was the slider.
Yep.
Well, Gio was activated a few days ago, and this is his first game action. His first activity in a big league ball game in some time, going back to the 6th of May. The pitch. And this is popped up foul, going out of play off to the right. His 14th game appearance at the big league level, a 2-1 record, a 12 ERA with 1 save.
One thing his manager loves to say about Gio is no one works harder to get ready to play every day than Gio.
And time is called. Time is taken by Zach Short.
Isn't that great when your manager says, I mean, that's what you want your manager to say about you. Now, the results haven't been there, and that's been pretty obvious, but do not think it's lack of effort on the part of Giovanni Gallegos at all.
Gallegos works out of the stretch with nobody out, nobody on. And the pitch is just outside for ball 4. Short with a walk, top of the order now, and Jared Kelenic. Kelenic popped out his first time up, facing Kyle Gibson. After that, an RBI single, a stolen base, and then a 2-run homer in the 6th inning. Made it a 4-run lead for the second time of the game for Atlanta. The pitch by Gallegos. High for a ball. 1-0 after the walk to Zach Short. Milwaukee failed to advance the runner for the first out in the bottom of the 10th in a 5-5 game with Texas. Here's a strike called at the top of the zone. That's 1-1 on Kelenic. Jake Bowers, he tried to bunt and popped out to the catcher, Jonah Heim. That's the first out. 5-5 their score. The hits are even at 10 in their game. The pitch by Gallegos, high and wide. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Kyle Leahy went 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs earned, a walk, a strikeout, and he allowed a home run to this batter, Kelenic. The 8th home run of the year for him. His 3rd RBI today. That gives him 24 this year. The 2-1 pitch. That's grounded to Paul Goldschmidt. He'll take the out at first. Steps on the bag. On to second. Zach Short, 1 out. A weak ground out for Kelenic. And here's Ozzie Albies. Albies is 0 for 3 with a walk. The next batter, Sal Frelick up in Milwaukee. Ricky popped out to the pitcher, Jacob Latz. Latz must have something working.
He must.
Go Rangers. Here's a pitch that's taken for a ball just off the outside corner by Ozzie Albies. The Cardinals trail by 4. They've been out hit by 4. Gallegos checks on the runner at second and pitches. Foul ball off to the right. That was the slider by Gallegos. It was kind of high and outside. Albies went reaching for it, and he has a 1-1 count. There are runners at second and third base now for Milwaukee with 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th. Here the Cardinals trail by 4. Runner at second. That's Zach Short. The pitch for Albies, a swing and a foul. Foul ball. And Milwaukee has won the game. Milwaukee wins it in the bottom of the 10th, 6-5. Monasterio singled in the winning run. The Cardinals trail by 4 here as Giovanni Gallegos pitches on 1-2. And that's popped up. It's going into short left field, dropping in foul territory. Foul ball.
Just love to see Gio just have a positive thing to start building on. Give him a good outing, his first outing back, get him kind of into the flow a little bit, and maybe the confidence will come back. It's not that he's an unconfident guy, but you don't have your best stuff. That's kind of how you get. I mean, you feel like, man, you're just hoping good things happen, and then you go from that to maybe feeling a little bit better, loosening up, and getting on a bit of a roll, and then, hope for that for Giovanni Gallegos.
After the foul ball down the left field line, Ozzie Albies is back in the batter's box. Wilson Contreras going through the signs for Giovanni Gallegos, the Cardinals' third pitcher here in game one of our doubleheader. Gallegos dangling the right arm, straightens. A look to second base where Short takes a lead. Now the pitch. Albies takes inside, 2-2. Gallegos tugging on the bill of the cap, leans against the third base side of the rubber. A walk, and then Short moved up on a ground out. Runner at second, one out, the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, ball 3-2. On our Dobbs Tire Auto Center scoreboard, the Royals beat the Marlins 5-1 in Kansas City. At Detroit, the Phillies turned back the Tigers 6-2. The Pirates won at Cincinnati 6-1. The Mariners over the Rays 5-2 in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Cubs play at the Giants tonight. From the stretch, a 3-2 pitch here for Albies with Ozuna on deck. Albies swings, hits a weak ground ball to third. Arenado looks the runner back to second and throws out Albies. Short is on second base with 2 away. Marcell Ozuna has struck out 3 times. He has hit a fly ball to right field. After 3, the Padres lead at home over the Nationals 2-0. The A's have a 1-0 lead at the Angels after 3. And a final in 10. The Brewers over the Rangers 6-5. Giovanni Gallegos talking with the second base umpire, Ortiz. And now Gio goes back to the pitching rubber.
He pointed to his head, so I wonder if it had something to do with the pitch comm maybe malfunctioning it for a bit.
Here's the pitch. Ozuna swings, fouling it out of play to the right side.
Seems like anytime you need a break when you're pitching, if you're not going to give a pitcher a timeout,
go to the pitch comm.
Just say, hey, I can't hear.
Jimenez, a right-hander, throws in the bullpen for Atlanta. We're in the top of the 8th, the runner at second, 2 outs, and the 0-1 pitch for Marcell Ozuna. Strike with a fastball, 94 on the outside corner. That's more like it on the fastball for Gallegos. What a lift it would be if Gallegos could be a key contributor to the Cardinal bullpen. He has been in the past. Gio's 0-2 pitch here for Ozuna. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Gio was not going to make a mistake on 0-2 to Ozuna.
He's been a likable guy, a glue guy in the Cardinals' pen, an important guy for many years now. And you just, again, just hope for the best for Gio.
1-2 with 2 outs. Short leads away from second. The pitch by Gallegos. A little number foul up the first baseline. Tom Goodwin is going to make that play. He's the coach there for Atlanta. The inning started with a walk to Zach Short. On a ground out by Kelnick, Short went to second. Albies grounded out weakly to third, and now Ozuna has a 1-2 count. Gallegos listens in for the sign from Wilson Contreras. Short leads away from second. A good lead out there with Gorman playing up the middle. The pitch. In the dirt, knocked down by Contreras. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The second game of our doubleheader. Matthew Liberatore will open it up for the Cardinals. He's 1-2. Bryce Elder, 1-2, comes back from the minors to pitch for Atlanta. We're on the air at 5:20 with the pregame show. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 outs. From the belt, the kick, the pitch. Ozuna takes ball 3 high. Gallegos overthrowing the fastball, runs the count full. Left-handed batting, Matt Olson waits on deck for the Atlanta Braves. The Braves come into this game 10 over, 43-33. Here's Gallegos on 3-2 with 2 outs. A check on second in the pitch. A high fly ball, center field. Carlson moving to his left. He's under it and makes the catch. The walk doesn't come back to haunt Gallegos. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's getting late. 6-2 Atlanta.
A slap of the bat, high fives at the plate. They're all celebrated at Pia Sports Bar and Grill after the game. Super beer specials, great drinks, big screen TVs, and fun food all await you at Pia's. Whether it be Pia's delicious wings, the big pork tenderloin, or Pia's famous Grand Slam or Slugger Burger, you'll find all your favorites available until 11 p.m. Chill out at Pia's in the beer garden and enjoy being served by a great staff. See you at Pia's, Springfield and Mattis, Champaign.
I'm Ashley, and this is my husband Scott, and we're the owners of Route 66 Solar.
If an out-of-state company has knocked on your door to sell you solar, you owe it to yourself to call us and get a second opinion. When you call Route 66, you work directly with us from start to finish. Find complete peace of mind with our in-house installation crews and American-made equipment backed by our 30-year warranty.
Before you go solar, call Route 66 Solar for a second opinion and get your free estimate today.
Illini fans, join us in Memorial Stadium as we honor 100 years of tradition with $100 football season tickets. Don't miss a moment this season and lock in your tickets for Homecoming, Dad's Day, and a special rededication of Memorial Stadium on October 19th against the University of Michigan. Experience more cherished moments in Memorial Stadium this season and get your $100 season tickets at fightingillini.com.
The sounds of spring and the smell of flowers in the air, they all add up to Spring Green, America's neighborhood lawn care team. They become your favorite through quality service and professionalism. Spring Green will service and maintain your lawnscape with seeding, aeration, fertilizing, disease, and insect control. Over 40 years of satisfied customers reflect their commitment to Champaign-Urbana and the Mattoon Charleston area. Call Spring Green at 217-359-2111 or online at spring-green.com.
The former Missouri State Bear Pierce Johnson goes 1 inning with a base on balls and gives way to Joe Jimenez. Jimenez is a right-hander, and he'll be pitching to Brendan Donovan. Donovan takes a strike to open up the Cardinals' half of the 8th inning, with Atlanta leading by 4, 6-2. Jimenez with the pitch, swing and a foul. He jammed him. No balls, 2 strikes. We have the 2024 MLB All-Star Ballot presented by Build Submarines open right now. Vote for your favorite Cardinals daily at MLB.com/vote. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Donovan foul tips it. Let's pause here for a station ID on the Cardinals Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
A ball low to Brendan Donovan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. WHET, Marion, Illinois, is our featured station on the Cardinals Network, powered by Graybar. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Along with Jim Jackson, our producer-engineer, Ricky Horton, Mike Claiborne, I'm John Rooney. And there's a fastball at 95, way inside, ball 2. 2-2 for Donovan, who's looking to extend an 8-game hitting streak. He was up with the bases loaded and lined out sharply to center to end the 5th. Donovan checks his swing. Did he offer? No, says the third base umpire, Alfonso Marquez. That was close to strike 3.
Yes, it was. He had to work very hard. I talked about that earlier. When you do a check swing, you're starting to make a swing, and then you are using every ounce of strength in your arms to stop a bat that you meant to swing hard. Literally a quarter of a second later, and that's not easy to do.
So Donovan's on with the leadoff walk here in the 8th inning. A swing and a foul back by Nolan Arenado, who's 1 for 3. He has popped out to the shortstop, singled, and a fly out to medium center field. The last at bat was against Dylan Lee. This one is against Joe Jimenez. The pitch. Up and in, a ball, 1 strike. Atlanta scored 4 in the second. The Cardinals answered with 1 that frame. The Cardinals got a run in the 5th, but Atlanta got a 2-run homer from Kelnick in the 6th inning. And it's 6-2 Braves. Pitch in the dirt, a slider blocked by Murphy. 2 balls and a strike on Arenado.
Well, walks would be nice to help get the Cardinals back in this game.
And if you're wondering when Arenado hit his last home run.
When did he hit his last home run, John?
The 5th of June at Houston against Blanco. The 2-1. Ground ball to third. Riley goes to second out. Albies to first. Double play. 2 down. Around the horn, 5-4-3. A very rough start today for Kyle Gibson. He gave up 4 runs, 4 hits over 4 innings. Got the pitch count up to 87. He walked 5 and struck out 4. He's the pitcher of record on the downside. Reynaldo Lopez, 5 innings, 2 runs, 4 hits. He walked 4, struck out 5, but he's in line for victory number 6. No pitch, a strike called. Nolan Gorman is hitless in 2 official at-bats with a walk and 2 strikeouts. 1 hit in the last 15 at-bats for him. The pitch. A swing, and that is popped up on the infield. Albies in on the grass. The second baseman makes a one-handed catch. We're going to the 9th, 6-2 Atlanta.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
At Quick Trip, we know a meal deal isn't the real deal unless you walk away feeling full. That's why our 2-for-4 roller grill deal offers full-sized goodness for a pint-sized price. Pair up any 2 of our feast-ready favorites to create your own craveable combo, like our big and beefy hot dogs, our cheesy steak taquitos, or even our excellent egg rolls for a fantastically frugal $4. So if you're looking for a satisfying deal that truly feels like a steal, grab the 2-for-4 roller grill deal at Quick Trip. QT. More than a gas station.
Let me tell you about Central Missouri's beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. With 1,150 miles of scenic shoreline, you can rent all types of watercraft for the whole family to enjoy. Or try parasailing, paddleboarding, excursion yachts, indoor and outdoor water parks, music shows, outstanding fishing, show caves, shopping, dining, and so much more. Create some lifelong memories by planning your getaway today at funlake.com with a free Lake of the Ozarks vacation guide. Produced in cooperation with Visit Missouri.
The Cardinals are looking up at Atlanta, 6-2 as we go to the 9th inning. And Oliver Marmol goes to the bullpen, bringing in left-hander John King. He's the 4th Cardinal pitcher today, following Gibson, who went 4. Leahy went 3 innings, and Gallegos, a scoreless 8th inning with a base on balls, is returned from the injured list.
Pretty impressive that Leahy was able to go 3 innings. He threw a lot of pitches. That's a lot more than we've seen him throw. King, game number 25 for him. Been a nice piece for the Cardinals, 2.39 ERA, and he's done that in 24 appearances. And, you know, speaking of lefties, Packy Naughton has been throwing a bunch in AAA, and I know he's a guy that Ali Marmol likes. So there's other pitchers out there, you know, for down the road in case the Cardinals need it, but you just love for your guys to keep rolling.
Now it's King ready to work to the Atlanta Braves, and the middle of their order, Matt Olson. A big swing and a foul ball back to the screen. Raisel Iglesias is warming in the bullpen to pitch the 9th inning. It's not a save situation at 6-2 as it stands now. Lefty against lefty. The pitch inside, backing Olson off the plate. Olson's 0 for 3 today. He led off the second inning. That was a walk, one of 3 that turned into runs as the Braves batted around. A ground ball base hit to right field for Olson. Olson is on, leading off the 9th inning, and Austin Riley was a 2-hit game going. He went 2 for 4 in the opener on Monday. 2 out of 4 so far today.
Cardinal walks are part of the story of this game, but also part of the story is the Braves finding holes and the Cardinals not.
The Cardinals have left 8 runners on. The Braves have stranded 9. King has been getting a lot of ground balls, including that single by Olson. And there's strike 1 to Austin Riley. And King would like the double play ball here from Riley, who's grounded into just 1 so far this year. The pitch by King, a foul out of play, 0-2. Graybar's your electrical and datacom distributor, helping to power connect or maintain your operations.
Yep.
Graybar does that. Fan with a nice catch and a souvenir at Busch Stadium. So we're in the 9th inning, game 1 of our doubleheader. The pitch, strike 3 called. Riley is out, 1 down. And here's catcher Sean Murphy. Murphy has 2 walks, a ground out, and a base hit, 1 for 2. 1 out of 5 in the series, and he's been on with 3 bases on balls. 29-year-old catcher and a good one out of Wright State. The pitch, and this is hit high in the air, straightaway center field. Running in, Carlson's under it, he's there, he has it, 2 outs. After the lead hit, a strikeout and a flyout, and Laureano is coming to bat. A forced play for an RBI and a run scored. The 4-run second. Ground out and 2 baseballs in the air to Burleson and Wright after he scored the run in the second inning. It's 0 for 4 today. 1 for 8 in the series. A swing and a foul tip in and out of Contreras' mitt. Strike 1.
Well, all the Cardinals can do is try to give him a finish in the bottom of the 9th.
Iglesias has been joined by the veteran Jesse Chavez. Just in case the Braves tack on here. It's a 4-run game now. Check swing and a ball low. With the change-up, it's a 1-1 count. 1-1 on Laureano. John King with a look to first in the pitch. Ground ball to third. Oh, did he jam him? Arenado has it. Throws Laureano out. A do-or-die bottom of the 9th coming up for the Cardinals with Atlanta leading 6-2.
We're almost halfway through baseball season, and there's no better time to build your collection of Topps trading cards. Topps packs feature everything from top stars, rookies, game-used memorabilia, and autographs from players around the league, as well as special inserts and surprises. Visit your local hobby shop, retailers, and Topps.com to collect the newest product of the season, Topps Baseball Series 2. Follow @Topps on social media to join the conversation and start sharing your collection today.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. At Edward Jones, our dedicated financial advisors are the people you can count on for financial strategies that help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Learn more about our comprehensive approach to planning at edwardjones.com/findyourrich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Elevate your lifestyle at One Cardinal Way, where luxury meets home field advantage. Choose from stunning studio, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments, many with private balconies, and all overlooking Busch Stadium, Ballpark Village, and the Gateway Arch. This is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to live like a Cardinal, with over 30,000 square feet of resort-style amenities and an incredible Cardinals-inspired art collection. Visit onecardinalway.com for current availability and to schedule your tour today.
34-year-old closer for the Atlanta Braves, Raisel Iglesias, comes in. 0-1 with a 2.51 ERA, and it is not a save situation with the Cardinals trailing Atlanta by 4 runs. 20 saves and 22 save opportunities, though, and the 0-1 record, 31 games now, 2.51 earned run average.
Well, with a 6-2 lead, I'm not really that upset of seeing Iglesias in this game instead of having him available for the game to follow, John.
Brandon Crawford leads off and takes strike 1. Crawford is batting for Fermin. And a chance for Oliver Marmol to get an at-bat here for Crawford. Crawford checks his swing, takes outside a ball. Carpenter went 1 for 1 with a sacrifice fly, a base hit and a run scored in this spot. And Fermin walked his only plate appearance, and Crawford swings and misses. He's down on the count 1-2. Now the pitch. Inside with a slider, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Iglesias from Cuba is 34 years old, and we've seen him a lot of places, and we certainly saw him a lot when he was in the division with the Cincinnati Reds.
The 2-2 pitch. Crawford strikes out swinging, 1 down in the 9th. That's the 8th strikeout by Atlanta pitching in this one to go up against 6 bases on balls. 5 walks today, 4 bases on balls by Lopez, 1 each for Lee, Johnson, and Jimenez. And that is the 7th strikeout. The pitch on the way. Half swing and a foul. Add them backwards. But Lopez got strikeouts when he needed them. Left the bases loaded for the Cardinals in the 5th inning, even though Donovan struck the ball and lined out to center. A swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Carlson's in the hole, 0-2. Carlson has lined out. Now he's 0-2 with his second plate appearance, batting for Michael Ciani back in the 5th, and the pitch is taken for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back to Ciani's at bat in the 5th, and then Carlson entered the game in the 6th inning. Bright sunshine here in St. Louis. A swing and a foul tip, and Murphy can't hang on. That one caught Murphy.
13 walks in this game. It's been a little bit of a sloppy game, I would say, as far as the pitching is concerned, but really the 4-run second inning was mostly the game right now, John, looking back on it.
Cardinal pitchers have walked 7 and struck out 5. 7 walks, 7 strikeouts for Atlanta pitching today. Murphy is trying to shake off the sting of the foul ball. The last pitch to Carlson. 6-2 Atlanta. Atlanta has out-hit the Cardinals. There's another foul. 9-4. And here is Carlson stepping back in. On deck, it's Mason Wynn. Now the pitch. Inside, 2-2. Carlson holding the bat right down on the knob. The pitch to him, grounded foul past Stubby Clapp and on down the right field line. 5:20 is airtime for our second game. Ricky will have our lineups at 6:05, or somebody will have our lineups at 6:05. We're adjusting our schedule up here because of a 46-minute rain delay before starting this one. Here's a ground ball directly to Olsen. He has it, flips to Iglesias, 2 down. Carlson grounds out, 3-1. The Cardinals are down to their last out. And here is Mason Wynn. Wynn has been on with a walk. He was left at second base in the 5th when the Cardinals left the bases loaded.
Needs a hit to keep his hit streak going.
Mason takes a strike from Iglesias. 96 right down the middle.
Well, he's free and easy, isn't he?
He is.
For somebody 34.
And with a 4-run lead. The pitch, foul ball, back to the screen. The Cardinals are down to their last strike. Iglesias rocks into his windup. The pitch. Wynn, with a nice easy swing, spoils off a slider that was on the outside corner. And it remains 0-2. Iglesias with the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and this ballgame has come to an end. Wynn strikes out. The Braves and Cardinals are even in the series. The nightcap will be the rubber game in this 3-game series. Atlanta won at 6-2, and Ricky and I will talk about it after this.
Hi, I'm Tyler Weaver, president of Carpet Weavers Flooring and Furniture Gallery. It's time to come home to Carpet Weavers. We don't want you to just like your new floors. We want you to love them. From waterproof floors and carpet to furnitures and design advice, we've got a team of experts on your side. We'll get you the best price and the best quality products. And complete your home with furniture and accessories. Buy it all with free financing too. Come home to Carpet Weavers, where floors, furniture, and family meet.
Let Max Twin City Recycling pay you for your junk metal items. As the weather begins to heat up, now is a great time to put cash in your pocket for the steel, copper, brass, and aluminum items you've been meaning to get rid of. We've recently added a large concrete pad to make unloading quicker and cleaner for our customers. Visit us on North Lincoln Avenue, just north of I-74, or at maxrecycling.com.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Kurt Lenschow right here in Champaign-Urbana can switch you over so you can start saving today. Kurt and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just give them a call when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Summer is here, and Pia's is the place to be with their live patio music. Head on out to 1609 West Springfield Avenue in Champaign and enjoy a laid-back show with friends as you stay cool, sipping your favorite cocktail or beer. This Wednesday, June 26th from 6 to 9 p.m., don't miss the Back Porch Boys. Pia's the best place for fans to meet this summer to cheer on your favorite teams and enjoy some great music on the patio. 1609 West Springfield Avenue in Champaign.
A very rough start for Kyle Gibson. Gibson's last start came on June 14th when he was excellent at Wrigley Field. But the next start at Miami a week ago, he was scratched just before he was supposed to go out for the bottom of the first inning. He had a sore lower back, sore hip, couldn't make the start, and then rained out last night. He pitched today, and Ricky, you worried about him not being quite as effective.
I did. I know pitching's a little bit like riding a bike, but sometimes you haven't ridden a bike in a while. You get up on the bike, and you're a little wobbly for a bit. And wobbly he was indeed in the second inning. It wasn't the Kyle Gibson we're used to seeing. The fastball was a mile an hour or two off, a little, maybe a tick off, but also the command was, and the walk's not something that we're used to seeing. So, it just wasn't sharp Kyle Gibson. I'm sure he will rebound from that and kind of get that feel back again that he had prior, but it's been a bit of a whirlwind for him over the last couple of weeks, and just was not able to kind of get over the hump there, and the Cardinals supported him a little bit, but not enough.
Not enough. A 4-run second inning and 3 walks turned into runs that frame. The Cardinals answered with 1 in the second, got another in the 5th, but left the bases loaded. And then Kelnick hit a 2-run homer in the 6th inning, and that was it.
Yeah, that was the killer. Leahy did go 3 innings, and thankfully he was able to stay out there that long. Even though he gave up a couple runs, I still think he looked good. The jam shot infield hit in front of that home run makes his line not look good by giving up 2 runs in 3 innings. But overall, I would say a quality outing for him.
Our play of the game is presented by Marriott St. Louis Grand. Book your Grand Slam Cardinals ticket package and do that right now. 6-2 win for the Braves. We'll hear that play when we come back.
If you want a hand-cut, perfectly cooked filet, there's only one place to get it. The Long Branch Steakhouse in downtown Gifford. Customers rave about Donnie's fillets. So tender that you can cut it with your fork. Don't go to an ordinary steakhouse. Choose Long Branch and have it your way. Join the many people who know that it's worth the trip. The Long Branch Steakhouse in beautiful downtown Gifford. And remember, there's always room for Long Branch.
Let Max Twin City Recycling pay you for your junk metal items. As the weather begins to heat up, now is a great time to put cash in your pocket for the steel, copper, brass, and aluminum items you've been meaning to get rid of. We've recently added a large concrete pad to make unloading quicker and cleaner for our customers. Visit us on North Lincoln Avenue, just north of I-74, or at maxrecycling.com.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
As a local family-owned solar installer, we're right here in your community. When you choose Route 66 Solar, you work directly with us during the entire process.
From quality American-made solar equipment to our in-house installation crews, we don't cut corners, and we back all parts and labor with our 30-year warranty. It doesn't cost you anything to get a second opinion, to be confident that you're getting the best quality at the best price.
For peace of mind, call Route 66 Solar for your free estimate today.
At Pards in Urbana, the boots just keep on coming. They're known for their huge collection of men's cowboy boots, women's cowgirl boots, kids' boots, and even shoes. If you're searching for top footwear brands, look no further than Pards. They carry a wide variety, including Ariat, Dan Post, Smoky Mountain, Roper, Double H, and more. And if socks or accessories are what you need, they've got all your high-quality essentials. Since 1968, Pards has been serving their customers with high-quality merchandise. And if you haven't been to Pards in a while, a lot has changed. Go check them out just off University Avenue in Urbana.
The Atlanta Braves got the line moving in the second inning and batted around, scoring 4 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks turned into runs, a couple of RBIs for Zach Short. Laureano drove in a run, and it was an RBI for Jared Kelnick. But it was Jared Kelnick who did a lot of damage in the 6th inning. As the Cardinals, they made it a 4-1 game with a run in the bottom of the 2nd on a sacrifice fly by Matt Carpenter. And then in the 5th inning, Carpenter led off with a hit and scored on a sacrifice fly by Alec Burleson. However, the Cardinals left the bases loaded as Brendan Donovan lined out against Reynaldo Lopez. Then in the 6th inning, with Leahy pitching in his 2nd inning out of the bullpen, Forrest Wall was jammed and just nubbed the ball past the pitcher Leahy. The Cardinals couldn't throw out the speedy Forrest Wall. He was on, and 1 out later, Jared Kelnick came through with the play of the game presented by Marriott St. Louis Grand. 4-2 Atlanta. The pitch. A swing and a high fly ball, deep right field. Burleson at the wall. That ball's gone in the Cardinal bullpen. Kelnick hits a 2-run homer, and it's 6-2 Atlanta. Kelnick had gone 0 for 5 in the series after popping out in the 1st inning, then delivered an RBI single in the 2nd, a base hit, a stolen base in the 4th, and that 2-run homer in the 6th inning, helping the Braves get even in the series at a game apiece, beating the Cardinals 6-2. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 10 left on for Atlanta. So the Braves have won 9 of their last 12. They went 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position, leaving 10 on. The Cardinals had a 4-game winning streak snapped. They dropped to 40-38. Scoring 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 8 left, 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Reynaldo Lopez is 6-2 at the victory. Kyle Gibson falls to 5-3. We had a 46-minute rain delay before first pitch. Then these two teams played a 2-hour, 49-minute game. 33,997 tickets sold. Game 2 coming up at 6:15. It's Bryce Elder coming up from the minors, coming back from the minor leagues for the Braves, 1-2. Matthew Liberatore, 1-2, will open up for the Cardinals and throw about 60 pitches. 5:20 for our pregame show. 6:05, we are going to have the lineups, and then around 6:15, we'll have the first pitch thrown by Matthew Liberatore, and we hope he'll join us for Game 2. Thanks to our producer-engineer Jim Jackson and Matt Pajeski in the St. Louis studio. Ethan Hannaford is our booth assistant here at the ballpark. Matt Pauley is coming up with a post-game show, and then they'll have our pregame show before Game 2. Now for Mike Claiborne and Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. 6-2 Braves. So long for just a while. St. Louis Cardinals baseball has been brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. By your quality Ford dealers, the official vehicles of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Schnucks. Earn 2% back on every purchase with the Schnucks Rewards app. By Shelter Insurance. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com to help you choose the coverage that fits just right for your auto, home, and life insurance. By Explore St. Louis. Learn all about the great things to do in St. Louis. Visit exploreStLouis.com. By Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. by the Painting and Decorating Foundation, and by Sonic Drive-In. Live free, eat Sonic. This is the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
Did not go the way the Cardinals would have liked it to go on a day where you're playing a doubleheader and you're going to have a bullpen game in the second game. The last thing you needed was a short start from your starter. Unfortunately for the Cardinals, that's what they get today. Kyle Gibson goes just 4 innings, allowing 4 runs on 4 hits. To his credit, he gives up the 4 runs in the second inning, and then he was able to settle in after that and at least get through 4, and then give credit to Kyle Leahy for covering 3 really important innings to try to help save the bullpen a bit going into the second game of the doubleheader. Welcome into the Mercy Cardinals post-game show here across the Cardinals Radio Network. You're going to hear a lot of us here for the rest of the evening. We'll take this for a while, and then we're going to get back on the air in less than an hour for pregame for the next show. So we've got a lot to get to here on the postgame. We hope to hear from Cardinals manager Oliver Marmol, in addition to a few other things. Up next, though, we'll go back through the game with the highlights. Cardinals come up short. They end up losing to Atlanta 6-2, and we're back with more in just a moment. This is the Mercy Cardinals postgame show on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
Hi, this is Joe Pfeiffer, Cardinals Alumni Relations Director. I would like to personally invite you to Orlando, Florida in January of 2025 for Cardinals Fantasy Camp. Make your dreams a reality by playing baseball with and against former Cardinals. We have only a limited number of spots remaining, and camp will feature alumni such as Ozzie Smith, Ray Langford, Jason Isringhausen, David Eckstein, Mike Matheny, and many more. For more information or to register, please email us at fantasycamp@cardinals.com.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can easily find coverage options that fit your budget. If only it was that easy to name your baby.
How about Jaden?
No.
Okay. Michael?
Went to middle school with a glue-eating Michael.
Sebastian?
Dated one in college.
How about Damien?
Vampire name.
All right. Greg?
Not feeling it.
Okay. No worries. No worries. Jeffrey?
Oh, love that one.
Wait, really?
No.
Find coverage options that fit your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
I'm Justin Ike, co-owner of Fred's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Electric, and Underground.
So, Justin, tell me what you see as typical when it comes to sewer repair. Give me a scenario.
Your sewer's backed up and somebody comes along and says, you need this repair for X amount of dollars. Here's my price. And you don't think to go looking for another company or a second opinion because you don't feel like you have time.
So is it possible that you might get charged a little more because it's kind of a desperate moment? Do some companies do that?
Oh, absolutely they will. They know you're in a pinch. Typically, if you call us, me or Will can be out there within an hour to look at that problem for you. Whether you call me first or you call me second, make sure you give me a call.
Anything else, Justin?
You can always trust Fred's.
Great to know. Thank you. That's Justin Ike, the co-owner of Fred's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Electric, and Underground. If you want more information about this great 45-year family-owned company, just go to fredscu.com. That's fredscu.com.
Illini fans, join us in Memorial Stadium as we honor 100 years of tradition with $100 football season tickets. Don't miss a moment this season and lock in your tickets for Homecoming, Dad's Day, and a special rededication of Memorial Stadium on October 19th against the University of Michigan. Experience more cherished moments in Memorial Stadium this season and get your $100 season tickets at fightingillini.com.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Tough one for the Cardinals in game one of a doubleheader. They lose to the Braves 6-2. This is the Mercy Cardinals post-game show. Don't go anywhere. Pretty much as soon as we're done with this, just a few moments later, we're going to be getting underway with pregame for game number 2. But right now, let's go ahead and go back through the game with the highlights. The starting pitching matchup today, the Cardinals going with Kyle Gibson on the mound, Reynaldo Lopez making the start for the Braves. No score through the first inning, but in the second, Gibson would run into a little bit of trouble, would issue a leadoff walk to Matt Olson, and then Austin Riley would single. That would put runners on at first and second for Sean Murphy, who walks. That loads the bases for Ramon Laureano. He grounds into a RBI fielder's choice where Olson scores, moves Riley to third, Murphy to second. After that, Forrest Wall would walk, so the bases are loaded once again, and this time it's Zach Short at the plate.
Short swings and singles up the middle. That scores Riley. Here comes Laureano. The throw to the plate is cut off. The Braves have a 3-0 lead against Kyle Gibson in the second inning and still one out.
Wall at second, and it would bring up Jared Kelnick.
A swing, and that's a shot into right center. A base hit for Kelnick. Around third base, Wall scores. On to third, Zach Short. 4-0 Atlanta in the second inning with one out.
Gibson, to his credit, would get out of the inning after that. Ozzie Albies would reach on a fielder's choice where the out is made at home plate, keeping a run off the board, and then Marcell Ozuna flies out. So 4 runs on 3 hits with 2 left in the second inning for the Braves, and they have a 4-0 lead. The Cardinals would attempt to come back starting in the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the second, the leadoff hitter is Paul Goldschmidt.
The 1-2 pitch. Goldschmidt hits it hard to left. That's a hit. It goes down the line. Paul takes the turn at first base. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw in, and it's offline. A stand-up double for Paul Goldschmidt.
Brendan Donovan then walks. That puts runners on at first and second with 1 out. Nolan Gorman walk. So the bases are loaded. There's 1 out in the inning. Matt Carpenter at the plate. He hits a sacrifice fly that scores Paul Goldschmidt, getting the Cardinals on the board. It's a 4-1 score. But then Michael Ciani strikes out. The Cardinals leave 2 on in the second inning, and it's a 4-1 game going to the third. It would stay that way until the fifth, when the Cardinals would threaten once again. The inning gets started with Matt Carpenter, a base hit from him. Next hitter is Michael Ciani.
2 hits in the last 8 at-bats for the Cardinals center fielder, left-handed hitter from Philadelphia. A swing and a hit down the left field line. It's fair. That goes to the corner. Carpenter digs for third, and he's going to be held there by Pop Warner. A double, second and third. Nobody out for Mason Wynn.
Great opportunity for the Cardinals. Mason Wynn would then walk, making an even greater opportunity. And the next hitter is Alec Burleson.
2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch on the way. A swing and a high fly ball. That's hit to deep left field and in the park. It's going to get a run in. The catch is made by Wall, and the runners advance. Everybody moves up. Carpenter scores. Ciani goes to third. Wynn down to second. That's a productive out plus, and the Cardinals are down by 2.
Yeah, absolutely it was. That's a good way to say it. So it's a 4-2 game at that point, and you feel pretty good about things, as brings up Wilson Contreras. However, he would strike out swinging. Paul Goldschmidt would then walk. That would reload the bases, but Brendan Donovan hits the ball hard but lines out to Jared Kelnick, and the Cardinals leave them loaded in the 5th inning, and it stays a 4-2 game. And then the Braves would get that run and more back in the top of the 6th inning. Forrest Wall leads the inning off with a base hit, and with 1 out, it's Kelnick at the plate.
The pitch. A swing and a high fly ball, deep right field. Burleson at the wall. That ball's gone in the Cardinal bullpen. Kelnick hits a 2-run homer, and it's 6-2 Atlanta.
That would end up being the final score, as the Cardinals, they would get 3 innings from Kyle Leahy. He would give up those 2 runs on 4 hits after that. Good to see Giovanni Gallegos back out there. It wasn't completely sharp, but he doesn't give up a hit, doesn't give up a run, does walk 1, faces 4 batters, and then also they would get an inning out of John King before the day was done. So the Cardinals were able to somewhat limit the damage in terms of how much bullpen usage they had, and the Cardinals end up losing to Atlanta by a final score of 6-2. With the win, the Braves go to 44-33. With the loss, the Cardinals drop to 40-38. Winning totals Cardinals for Atlanta. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They end up leaving 10. For the Cardinals, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They leave 8. Winning pitcher Lopez, he's 6-2. The loss to Gibson, he drops to 5-3. Home runs, just one of them. Kelnick hitting his 8th of the year. The game lasting 2 hours and 49 minutes, plus a 46-minute delay to get the game started. Official attendance is 33,997 folks. Many of those people were here last night when this game was supposed to take place. Not that many people were here today during the game, but that is sold tickets, and the Cardinals end up losing to Atlanta by a 6-2 score. We'll take a break and have more in just a moment as we roll on with the Mercy Cardinals postgame show on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
And it's a beautiful day here at the Weekend Getaway. Oh no, looks like a loose stare on the porch. And he is out.
Add another one to the IL.
Not how they wanted the season to start. At Morgan & Morgan, we know injuries can come out of left field. As America's largest injury law firm, we've recovered over $20 billion for our clients. If you've been injured in an accident, call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of your St. Louis Cardinals.
Visit forthepeople.com or an office near you.
Welcome to Lindenwood University. When you're looking at colleges, the benefits of a Lindenwood experience are easy to see. Lindenwood is one of the most affordable private universities in the region. Our classroom experiences offer innovative teaching and personalized student support. Our diverse population includes students from all 50 states and over 75 countries. And Lindenwood's home to NCAA Division I athletics. Come see Lindenwood University for yourself. Apply today at lindenwood.edu.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. They rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts, trench shoring systems, and portable restrooms. They also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest rental fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts ready to help you get the job done. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
So when was the last time you saw a best deal guarantee?
You mean a promise that actually held up?
Right.
That some unknown online entity didn't want you to log in and download a code and then re-verify as you join some club.
Drives you nuts, I know.
And then once you purchase that set of steak knives...
Well, Dick Van Dyke Appliance World is a lot simpler. You find a verified great deal and they beat it. Just show them the deal you saw. A newspaper clipping or the online cart price will do, and then you're good.
At Dick Van Dyke Appliance World, it's one of those instances where you see a best deal guarantee and...
you get the best deal.
This is Dennis Rieken, chairman of Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. Our exclusive 10-year protection plan comes free with most appliance purchases. Whether it's a GE, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Bosch, or any of our 30 brands, I guarantee we will beat any competitor's deal. Wow!
Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
Hi, I'm Troy Lands from Lands Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Underground Solutions. Are you tired of dealing with leaky faucets, basement flooding, bursting or leaking pipes? From plumbing maintenance and repairs to installing new water heaters and sump pumps, our goal is to get you up and running as soon as possible. At Lands Plumbing, we have 24/7 emergency service and a team of highly skilled professionals that will work with you to get the job done right the first time. I'm Troy Lands, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Cardinals lose to the Braves 6-2. 3-game series is now even at 1 game apiece. So rubber game of the match is going to be coming up in just a while. 6:15 first pitch for game 2 of our doubleheader, meaning the Game 2 coverage will officially begin at 5:20. It is time to name our player of the game. And obviously from an Atlanta standpoint, you look at what Jared Kelnick was able to do, going 3 for 5. He has a home run, 3 RBIs. That's a really, really big performance for him. From a St. Louis standpoint, when what this may end up paying dividends in Game 2 of the doubleheader, Kyle Leahy giving this team 3 innings. Now, he gives up the 2 runs on 4 hits, and you don't love the fact that he gives up the 2 runs, especially when the team had gone back into the game. But more important there was the fact that the 3 innings were covered by Leahy. That was very important work from him. So we'll certainly make note of his ability to get in there and stay in the game and help mitigate some of the damage in terms of bullpen usage after just a 4-inning start from starter Kyle Gibson. We do hope to hear from Cardinals manager Oliver Marmol before all is said and done here on the postgame show. We'll roll on with the Mercy Cardinals postgame show after this on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Transport to Margaritaville, Busch Stadium style on Friday, June 28th, when the Cardinals host the Reds. With the purchase of a special themed ticket, fans will receive a Margaritaville-inspired t-shirt. Come early for a pregame concert by the Boat Drunks. A portion of each ticket sold will be donated to Jimmy Buffett's charity, Singing for Change. That's Margaritaville night, Friday, June 28th, presented by Sky High Travel. For tickets or more information, visit cardinals.com/theme.
This is Andy Van Slyke, St. Louis Cardinals, for the Lou.
Cardinals have the home white uniforms on, red caps and helmets.
The Cardinals uniform is historic, emblematic of an uncompromising standard, representative of the discipline and passion that comes before all recognition. It's what Stifel has been doing for over 130 years as one of the fastest growing companies in the financial industry. Stifel is the official wealth management partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. That is where success meets success. Find a St. Louis area advisor at Stifel.com. That's STIFEL.com. Stifel, Nicholas & Company, Incorporated. Member SIPC and NYS.
So you live in the country or a rural area, but you struggle with internet, right? Well, not anymore. MF Wireless is your premier rural high-speed internet provider. Macomber Farms Wireless is a local internet provider. It started in Camargo. Their focus, providing you reliable, high-speed internet with friendly and fast customer service. Just go to MF, as in Macomber Farms, mfwireless.com. Check for coverage. mfwireless.com.
In an ever-changing real estate market, it is so important to work with experienced agents like Russ and Nick Taylor with the Taylor teams at Taylor Realty Associates. They have the knowledge and expertise to get your home sold for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. Trust the experience and success of Russ and Nick Taylor with the Taylor team at Taylor Realty Associates. Give them a call today at 217-355-0700 or visit them online at taylorboys.com. That's taylorboys.com.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Watch a butterfly emerge from its chrysalis right before your eyes, or the thousands of them flying freely in the Glass Conservatory at the Butterfly House in West St. Louis. Visit ExploreSt.Louis.com to learn more. Cardinals end up losing today. They fall to Atlanta in Game 1 of a doubleheader. Final score 6-2. Scores from around the National League Central. Pirates beat the Reds 6-1. The Brewers got a 10-inning win against the Texas Rangers 7-6. 6-5. And then the Cubs tonight, they're going to match up against the Giants, a game in San Francisco. Hayden Wesneski will start for the Cubs tonight. He is 2-4 with a 3.29 ERA. In our game, the Cardinals lose. Kyle Gibson, he struggled going just the 4 innings, giving up 4 runs on 4 hits. All 4 of the runs scored against him in the top of the second. Cardinals manager Oliver Marmol spoke just a few moments ago and opened up his post-game press conference talking about Gibson's performance.
Yeah, just out of sync throughout that inning. It's not like him at all to walk 5. It's been a minute since he's been on the bump, and you can tell it was just trying to find it. Competed extremely well after that 40-pitch inning. Gave us everything he had, but 40-pitch inning, 25-pitch inning, missed his last start. I don't want to push through that, man.
Yeah. The missed start probably was a big part of why it was started.
I think the missed start was a big part of it, for sure, yeah.
What did you see for the at-bats against, especially the starter for
I thought we took some decent at-bats against him. That line drive there by Donovan could change that game. I mean, he hits it right on the barrel, right at the guy. But I felt like we took some decent at-bats against him. Yeah.
4 to 5 walks against Gibson, 3 to 4 hits, 4 to 2 strikes. What do you kind of see with Gibson's 2-strike approach? What has to be cleaned up there?
I think when you don't pitch for a while, you're just not as sharp as you normally would be when you're on a certain rotation and kind of overall routine. So you chalk it up to that and move on.
Gio hit some 93s. What did you see from him there?
Yeah, it was good to see him get through that inning. Felt lightheaded. He was going to go out for the second inning in order to get us through that game and save King, who can give us multiples for the following game. So we'll rethink that here in a minute, but he was able to get through his inning and did a nice job.
What's going to be the key for Gio going forward? He talks about wanting to find an ideal spot for him to introduce himself back into this game, but what do you see him going forward?
Exactly that, for him to go out there and get outs, miss some bats, do what he normally has done for us, which is use that fastball slider mix to get some swing and miss, specifically in righty lanes, but from time to time he's going to have to face a lefty in order to get to another righty. So we've seen him do it before, and our hope is that he builds off of a clean inning like today and starts to feel better about it.
That's Cardinals manager Oliver Marmol speaking with the media just a little while ago. Cardinals end up losing to the Braves in Game 1 of a doubleheader. Final score 6-2. This is the Mercy Cardinals postgame show on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Enjoy a game in the Proficient Red Jacket Club this season. This climate-controlled, all-inclusive club highlights and honors the Cardinals Hall of Famers. And you can leave your wallet at home. All-inclusive tickets to the Proficient Red Jacket Club include a full upscale buffet and full-service bar, along with a great view of the game. All-inclusive Proficient Red Jacket Club tickets are available now at cardinals.com/all-inclusive or cardinals.com/Red Jacket Club.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
When you have a cracked windshield, who can you trust? Choose the auto glass experts at Safelite. We make it so easy, you can schedule at safelight.com. With our state-of-the-art technology, we can replace your windshield and recalibrate your car's advanced safety system to get you back on the road safely. Schedule now at safelight.com. Go ahead, play that jingle.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Tim, I want to know more about what you're doing with Dedicated Diesel, Dixie Chopper. You're going to the fair in where?
Ford County Fair in Melvin, Illinois. I'll be there Monday the 24th through the 29th on Saturday with some great deals on some Dixie Choppers. We'll be locally unveiling the new Falcon, incredible mower that they've put out. We'll have an introductory offer of $7,999 with a $500 factory rebate. And I might be able to swing some special deals on that as well. We'll have our Z2 and Z2 HPs there, lowest price you'll ever get, and I'll deal with you direct. Come up and get a show more.
It'll be fun to be there in Melvin, Illinois at Ford County Fair. Okay, and again, once you get on a Dixie Chopper, you probably will never go back.
Dedicated Diesel, you can stop by and see Andy at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana, or call him at 217-328-0562. Dedicated Equipment on Facebook.
Welcome to Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Hi, I'm looking for a refrigerator.
When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
Oh, yeah, well, I just need a refrigerator. Don't need the whole store.
But you get it, the whole store.
My kitchen is only about this big.
You get me.
Hello.
All those delivery, installation, and service technicians in back.
Wow, all those people?
The Dick Van Dyke 5-10-year protection plan, which means in the unlikely event something goes wrong in the first 5 years, your repair cost is nothing.
Nothing?
10 years parts coverage on the major components.
Looks like I'm getting more than a refrigerator today. How much does this whole store cost?
Nothing. Come on. For real. We guarantee to beat any competitor's deal, all that other stuff we talked about, like our service tax.
And your 5-10-year protection plan?
All included.
I'm Dennis Freakin, chairman of Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. And when we say you get the whole store, we mean the whole store. Wow!
Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
The Cardinals lose to the Braves. Game 3 of this series coming up in just a while. Right now, it is time for our Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Saves Leaderboard, which is led by Ryan Helsley. He's got 27. He's 2 ahead of Cleveland's Emmanuel Clase. It's brought to you by Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you. Game 2 of this series will start at 6:15. That means our coverage will begin in about 25 minutes at 5:20. The pitching matchup in Game 2 sounds like Matthew Liberatore is going to make the start for the Cardinals, 1-2, 4.46 ERA. Bryce Elder is going for the Braves, 1-2, a 6.46 ERA. For the voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney, along with Ricky Horton, who had the call of the game, for Mike Claiborne, for on-site producer-engineer Jim Jackson, for studio producer-engineers Matt Pajeski and Kyle Sixta, and also for Ethan Hannaford, both the booth assistants and our clubhouse reporter. I'm Matt Pauley, thanking you for being tuned in. We'll talk to you for more Cardinals baseball in about 25 minutes here on the Cardinals Radio Network.
At ABC Heating and Air, it's our promise to help you always be comfortable. Do you need rescued because you're burning hot? Do you need rescued because your air is shot? Call ABC Heating and Air at 352-5400 and let us rescue you from the heat. ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400. Can't you see you need to call me at ABC? Call ABC Heating and Air. That's ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400.
Find the look you love for less at Kelsey Furniture in Tuscola. Explore their wide selection of quality pieces, from cozy sofas to exquisite dining sets from all the top name brands. With personalized service and expert advice, their team makes finding the perfect piece effortless. Create the home of your dreams with Kelsey Furniture in Tuscola. Exceptional customer service and the best prices since 1959. Stop by today or visit them online at kelseyfurniture.com.
Time players.
That guy is a superstar.
Big time plays.
Oh my God, he caught it! Are you kidding me?
And big time personalities.
Start showing off.
Welcome to the show. Sunday Night Baseball, presented by Capital One. Sundays at 7 Eastern, all season long on ESPN.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point. With Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
As a Heat fan, especially, do you look at the Knicks now and you say, I'm more afraid of that team?
No, I think what the Knicks are is the same as the Heat. It's the kind of team, previously, not maybe right this moment, but the kind of team that not a single team in the league wants to play. Because you know if you're going to play them, their guys are going to play, no load management. Mikal Bridges has never missed a game in his career, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he had a season where he actually played more games than allotted. I think he had an 83-game season because of the trade with the Nets and the Suns. Mm-hmm. So I think that they are a team that you dread when they're on your schedule because of how hard they're going to play, how intense they are defensively. I don't know if fear is the right word, but I'm okay associating that with them because of their level of intensity.
Well, that's why I love this move so much, because he's a guy that's going to give you everything he's got, leave that skin on the floor like you talked about, and to me, that makes them a scarier team.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
No one knows the importance of a great assist more than Lowe's and Leo Messi. That's why we've teamed up to give MVP's Pro Rewards members 10 times the points when Messi makes an assist during CONMEBOL